I'm sorry, is that everybody?
I want to ask Mary how Brian's doing. I want to know how Brian's doing. That's my first
Brian got into an AP program. He's doing so well.
He's a sophomore? Good. I was a little worried about it. So.
Does anybody have any hard-hitting questions?
We can't see anything, so just like shout out a question.
Don't be shy.
Did you really swear in front of that baby?
Oh yeah, wait, yeah. I mean, Donna and I have mouths like truckers, so we swear in front of baby all the time. And we're a little nervous. She's gonna pick it up anything else.
I swear in front of that fucking baby.
Does anyone else have a question about that extremely intricate movie?
There's a question up here on the right.
Yes.
I really enjoyed the film. Thank you.
Not a question.
That was thank you. My question is how much was scripted versus how much was improv?
I don't know. I don't know what a good percentage is, but I would say like 99% of it was improvised. But I think that that's the cool thing, the virtue of working with documentary filmmakers, is that you can kind of throw a bunch out and not worry about whether or not how it's going to fit. That's their job, and they've dealt with way more difficult circumstances as far as forming a narrative. So it was kind of freeing in that way. Thank you for enjoying the movie.
Yeah, it was probably like 85%.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't improvise montages. Though I tried. Cool. I heard this is exactly what the Interstellar Q&A was like.
Sure. Well, we were approached by there's 4 producers on the film, and they're all yours. Maybe they're here. Back there. And we interviewed probably like 4 or 5 times with them, and we've known them. They're Philadelphia producers, and they were familiar with our doc work. And Sheen and I had come in to kind of interview as a couple, co-director, and we're also friends. But we were friends for like 4.5 years before we started dating. And I think they just like that approach, that like the two, like there was two of us, and there's a male-female perspective in the film. And
No, I'll just say that it was very important for us, and we were very clear from the beginning that we thought that this film really needed some great improvisational comedic actors, and if this is not an embarrassment of riches, I don't know what is. So
I can tell you that it's not. It is not. But everyone is very capable.
We'll let you do the casting on the next one.
I did the casting on this one.
Better group work.
Yeah, it was awesome to kind of to be so close to New York and to be able to call people and pull people to come up for a couple of days a week and improvise. It was really fun. Cool.
What was your favorite moment of the film? While you were filming, what was your favorite moment?
why don't we pass it down?
Yeah, who do you want to direct that at a specific person or? Okay, all right. Yeah, then we'll pass it down. My favorite moment of filming, I think was probably Rickolas. I know, but I was watching it. I was watching that scene, and I don't know. It still cracks me up that there would be that the nickname for someone named Rick would not be Richard, but Rickolas. Is still kind of funny to me. That's his birth name is Rickolas, and that guy's a dick too. He's a big dick. So that was my favorite. I'll have.
It's Your Mother. I think trying that 50 different times and then realizing when you hit it right, that annoying "It's Your Mother."
That was the most heart-wrenching thing for me too, was you not going to the party.
Yeah.
You were fantastic. I'm gonna call my mom immediately.
I think, can we do it together literally at the same time?
I think that mine's definitely coming up there with Gil, with Bobby, Gil, and the murder.
My part, thanks. I'm just kidding. No, I actually love. There was a scene with Sarah where we were. I think it was like the scene where I asked if she had a makeup for the meth ball. Like that, she was like, she would carry every take she would take the weirdest shit out of that bag and put it in her mouth, and some of it wasn't food. There could be a whole blooper reel just on that. And I'm sure the paramedics were close by. Thank you. Sorry.
Thanks for coming, everybody. I mean, the food fight for me, I got to, there was the movie version and there was the longer version. I was really I think, Adam, you poured olive oil on me. It was like we were totally covered in food. It was like 6 in the morning. It was? Oh, it was so early. It was the first thing in the morning. It was dark because it was the morning, not because it was a night dinner. Yeah, it was very funny.
That's how the moon works.
That's how the moon works. That food fight was very fun.
I was in the scene at the very beginning of the movie. I played the doctor, so it was a long time ago, as far as remembering, and that was my favorite part.
You were a natural on it. This is classic me right now. It's 2 mics deep. Hey everybody, happy Tribeca. You guys having a good time? Is this your first time seeing a woman with a red halter with 2 mics in her mouth? If it isn't, could you please meet me after this? I had just had a baby, right before we made this film. So I was a bit of a mess throughout the shoot, and I would just like to thank the cast and crew here for dealing with all of my emotional baggage. I think my favorite scene to shoot, I got to be the fake mother of Don and Sheena's baby. That was their baby, that smiling, beautiful baby in Mavis. That's their child. And the baby's significantly more beautiful than mine, so I got to play a lot of. I'm just kidding. Mine's so much hotter. Mine's hotter. I'm smarter. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I had a really good time playing her mother, so thank you so much, and thank you all for playing with me.
Two mics. There's a glaring omission. Someone that is not here, Sarah Burns, who unfortunately had to fly back to LA. She's on a television show, and yeah, it is very unfortunate.
There's a bucket outside to draw money in for Sarah, who had to fly back to catch her television show, which was filming tomorrow. If you could donate anything, anything at all. She's just an actress on basic cable, so she's not even making her quote. Yeah, you can write checks to Jew USA. Someone will cash it. And please, just think about Sarah when you're walking out this building.
Another question?
The script versus the final product. How different is the story different at all?
Well, the structure was the structure of the film. and the characters were the characters that were in the script. I think what we did, because what we loved about the script was this world telling from the teacher's point of view, then the transformation. I'm having a hard time talking about
this movie that you directed?
No. So
the notes process was easy.
Yeah.
Because Don can get out his ideas so easily.
You were going to say.
I was going to say that it's the same. The concept was the same. Again, our approach to this was always to get amazing talent so that they can, make it their own and make it real and make it authentic. Coming from the documentary space and this being our first narrative film, we really wanted it to feel authentic and honest. And so that was our and funny. That was our major goal with this, and that's why we felt like bringing in super talented, funny people was going to get it to that level. So.
You really came through there, Don. It was.
I pulled it out, yeah.
It was. You found the light. It was. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. Quality answer. No, I forgot the question.
Another question, by chance?
Yes.
You've done documentaries, and this is your first narrative.
Yes, Gil's dad.
Yeah. So, my question is, what do you like better? What is it more honest to?
It's a tough question from Gil's dad, man. What is more honest? You know, I think we try, I mean, clearly documentaries and the ones that we make are really honest, brutally so. But what we, as Don said, tried to bring to this narrative was an honesty. Don and I are a couple, we were friends for years before we started dating, and we really saw a lot of ourselves and that relationship in Jeff and Ann, and so we tried to make it as real as we could through our own experience, and as he said, no matter how crazy the scene got, to try and make it believable and ground it in reality. So I think that any film, even docs, have some moments that don't feel real or someone's being fake. So it's kind of, you find a little bit in both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I just tried to embarrass myself.
Yeah. It's so crazy because as she was answering, I was like, he doesn't want to know the answer. He just did that to annoy Gil.
You should Gil the hard
Yeah,
question.
yeah. You should ask the question for Gil. Cool. Well, I feel like everyone here is digging this.
Way in the back. Yeah, very last.
What are you guys working on now?
You want to go down the road?
No, I do not want to go down the row and pass the mic on what we're all working on now.
Is everybody working?
What? Is everybody working? No! You're talking to 10 actors and 2 directors. No, we're not working. None of us are. We're here. Sarah's working. Any other questions?
Gina and Dawn, what are you working on now?
We're actually working on a Kurt Vonnegut documentary currently, and yeah, that's our next big project.
That's next week, yeah. We're also making a documentary about Afghanistan's Elvis. So it's very much.
So we're going back to our
slow
comedy
learners.
roots on all this.
No, but we're also kind of developing another comedy right now. So we'll see. Yeah, we're keeping busy. It's free. That's true.
Sorry, guys. Sorry to take all the movies away from you.
Gail and I are working on a sequel to this, just about our characters.
Even slower?
Us and the doctor go on a road trip.
So, what's the rest?
We all fall in love. Nicholas.
Any other questions, folks?
That Nicholas thing, which was completely improvised on the spot, I believe by you, said Nicholas.
Yeah.
But realizing the movie, we were so mean to this man that never appears in the movie. We call him a piece of human garbage. And if you think about it, he's the one who gave us the picture. So when we signed the picture, he's the one that
Yeah, he saved everything for Jeff. But Nicholas is still.
Making fun of a character that's not in the movie, like, what a piece of shit.
And also, you're like, this piece of shit did something really nice. Cool. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much for coming.